had the perfect wedding. The kind of day every little girl dreams of: flowers cascading down every aisle, candlelit tables, a breathtaking dress that fit me like a glove, and of course, the love of my life standing at the altar, waiting for me. It was flawless, or at least that's what I kept telling myself. But even as I repeated those words in my head, something else lurked in the back of my mind, something that still gnawed at me days later. It was her. My best friend, Elena. She was radiant that day, and that was the problem. Elena has always been beautiful. It's just, that day she looked unreal, ethereal. I remember standing next to her in the bridal suite, both of us laughing as the makeup artist put the finishing touches on me, and I caught a glimpse of her in the mirror. My stomach twisted. She wasn't even trying. The soft blush dress she wore flattered her perfectly. The delicate curls in her hair made her look like she had stepped out of a fairy tale, and the way her eyes shimmered it wasn't fair. I told myself I was being silly, that it was just pre-wedding nerves. But as the night went on, the whispers started. Elena looks incredible, doesn't she? I didn't think anyone could outshine the bride, but wow. Even my new mother-in-law pulled me aside at one point, not to compliment me, but to say, "Elena and your husband would have made a stunning couple, don't you think?" She laughed as if it was a joke, but my blood ran cold. I tried to shake it off. I was the bride, wasn't I? This was my day, my moment, my love story. But every time I turned my head, there she was laughing, glowing, stealing the air from the room. Then came the slow dance. I was in my husband's arms, swaying to our song, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw her. She was standing with his best man, her lips parted in a soft smile as she watched us. But it wasn't the smile of a friend watching two people in love. It was longing. That's when it hit me. Elena wasn't just beautiful that night. She was heartbreaking because she was in love with my husband. And suddenly, all those little moments made sense, the way she had always been overly supportive of our relationship, the way she had been so involved in the wedding planning, the way she had always been around. Had I been blind? After the wedding, I tried to ignore it, to move on, but it kept creeping into my mind, twisting like a knife in my gut. Then, I found the message. A simple, late-night text on my husband's phone. "Elena, I'm happy for you. Really." No emojis, no extra words, just that. A single message that felt like a scream. I sat there staring at the screen, my heart hammering. I wanted to be mad, but at whom? Her, for feeling something she shouldn't? Him, for what? For being too kind to her? Or myself, for knowing deep down that something was wrong and choosing to look the other way? The worst part? He never replied. He read the message and left it there, sitting like a ghost between us. And now, weeks later, I can't stop thinking about it. About her. About what she's feeling, and whether, deep down, a part of him feels it too. I had the perfect wedding. But did I marry the perfect man? I will be very grateful if you subscribe to our channel.